The Sesh Podcast, episode 252, take 1.
Bonjour and merci beaucoup for joining us today on the Sesh Podcast.
What is the sesh in French?
That's a good question. I'm going to find out.
Session.
What is the session?
Les séances.
Les séances.
Les séances. Welcome back to Les séances.
Bonjour. Oui, oui.
Or I guess, what time does this show upload?
Wednesday? Oh, at 3 p.m.? Oh. At 3 p.m.?
3 p.m.
In the afternoon?
So bonsoir. It's
Bonsoir.
like good evening.
Good evening.
Afternoon, evening.
Welcome back to the Sesh.
Thank you.
What is Kendall in French?
Well, my tour guides both called me Candle and just went with it. I was like, Kendall. And they're like, Candle.
Candle.
I think it's just the French accent because I don't think there's a...
Well, he started talking about candles in the Palace of Versailles. He's like, oh, candle. Let me tell you about candles. I was like, yeah, okay.
That's actually hilarious.
Sir. But yes, I am back.
She is
And
back.
I'm so sad to be back.
That's rude. I'm happy you're back.
I missed you guys, of course. I missed the show. I had FOMO. But like, leaving America was really nice.
Oh, I believe it. I
Mhm.
believe it. You missed a lot when you were gone. A lot happened.
I meant to tune out. I really
could
had
not.
full intention to try, but it was a dumpster fire every day that I had to at least catch up on in the evenings. And holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say is, I don't know if I should say it.
Okay. Well, anyways, we're happy you're back. We missed you a lot.
Mhm.
And I have a confession to make. I don't know if this is healthy or good, but I must say, I think of us as though we're like in a relationship because I
Yeah.
felt like my partner was gone.
I did feel like that
And
too.
I was like, is that okay? Is that healthy? I don't know. But I was like, what
I
am I
know.
to do without my partner? Like, I feel like we're in a non-sexual relationship.
you really are, or like a parent, like where there's, something like that. Because like even when I'm trying to get on my flight, you're like, have you boarded yet?
Well, I was worried for you.
Yes, Mom, I have landed.
Because everything's fucked up right now.
Everything was fucked up.
And I was like, she's not going to fucking make her flight to JFK. And if she doesn't make her flight to JFK,
Mhm.
she's not going to fucking Paris.
I got delayed a whole day. But I just felt bad for people. Oh,
Yeah.
God, it was so fucked up.
Yeah.
People were working without pay, and people were still really nice at the airport, so I can't complain too much.
Well, we're glad that you had
I
a
did
great
make it.
time. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're back because I missed you and I didn't know what to do with myself for a week. Thank God texting is a thing. What the fuck
know.
do people do before phones?
It was hard with the time
Fly
change,
a pigeon
though.
across the pond? I don't think so.
I know. Dude, I am reading a book about like mid-century Paris during World War II right now. It's called The Nightingale. It's really good. But she finds out just from a letter that her husband's a prisoner of war, and just
Yeah.
like wrapping my mind around what that would be like. Like, yeah, you're probably never going to see him again.
I think I'd like that. I think I'd like... I think I would
you
like...
want that to happen?
No. I'm just saying I think I would like the slow communications, like letters and, like, I hope this email finds you well.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope this email finds you well.
the slow communications of email.
I say that now. I said that to our owner of this fucking building when I'm fighting with him.
When you say, hope this email finds you in a well.
Unwell. In well.
In well.
In a well.
Oh,
In a well.
no,
Oh.
correct. Yes, we're fighting.
Yeah, because he won't heat our building.
Yeah,
and we're
he's
freezing.
being a big jerk.
And it's going to snow soon.
And if you're watching this, hi, even though I'm highly
he
doubt
doesn't
you are.
even know what we do
No.
here.
Anyways.
Wait, hold on. Can we acknowledge Kendall's glass real quick?
Yeah, so Josh used this on Mile Higher, and everyone thought it was like a special fancy glass. No,
It
this
is.
went through the dishwasher,
That's
baby.
I brought that in a long time ago
Yeah.
and realized I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a...
Oh, it's yours?
Yeah.
You
Wait,
brought
did
it in
you
like
buy
this?
it like this?
no, it like
Yeah, this was
and
not.
then-
It definitely went
this way.
through the dishwasher.
No, it went to the dishwasher.
But now it's like a fun, fancy cup.
yeah, it honestly looks better
It's
than
plastic.
Kendall's very fancy now.
It's
that
very
she's
Picasso.
French.
Mm-hmm. I am French now. I want everyone to know.
Hey, I'm part French.
Oh, yeah, you are part French. What do
I
you got?
think, let's see, I think I've got like a 2% or some shit.
Hmm.
But my mom's side of the family is very like, what is the term in the South? Creole?
Yeah.
From like New Orleans?
Creole, I
like
think.
Louisiana?
Yes, very much. My
like
mom.
Cajun Creole?
Yes, very
So, like,
much.
French Quarter.
So
Mm.
I think that
Mhm.
is where that's coming
She's got
from.
a French Quarter, if you will.
Thank you. Oh, well, it's not showing
Creole.
up Maybe it went away, actually. They updated it. And they're like, actually, no. We're taking your 2%.
They do that, dude.
Fuck.
They're like, oh, you thought you were Italian? Never mind.
Yeah.
honey."
Wait, where the hell did it go? Western Europe, Germany, the Netherlands. Shit, Denmark. Okay, never mind. I'm not French. I'm
Wow.
Creole.
You're French after today because I brought so much snacks back for you hoes. And there are a few people sitting in
We
the
have an
office
audience.
too. Tom, Haley, Jessica, maybe my sister.
I don't know who's over there.
Ping my sister. I know she's going to want these French
we
snacks.
did. She doesn't
Oh,
feel
she doesn't
good.
want French snacks?
Not everyone wants fucking French snacks, Kendall.
Okay. I would have brought so much more too. I really went all over trying to find you guys. I wanted to bring home beignets or croissants. And they did have croissants at the grocery store, but they were something that you could get here.
How were the beignets and how were the crepes?
The beignets were so everything had so much less sugar, but tasted so much better. I can't describe it. I had a beignet, and I've had a beignet here that's from New Orleans.
Right.
That was delicious, but it's so sugary. Yeah, Tom, you were with us for that.
It was
Remember in New Orleans when we got beignets? What's that place called?
It's called oh my god, it's like famous. Yes,
yeah,
thank
Café
you.
du Monde. Yeah. So that's like really sugary.
Yeah, it's coated in powdered sugar.
These weren't powdered sugar. It was like hard crystally sugar, but just I can't describe it. It was so light and fluffy.
What was the best thing you ate the whole time?
Oh, it's so hard. I think the best thing I had was the hot chocolate from this place called Karelly. It's like world famous. There's a
see it
couple
on TikTok.
locations. I went 3 nights in a row. We would go every night because so it's so popular that even in November, which is very much low season, and I stayed in Les Mer. Yes, Les Mer, not La Mer. The skin. That's how I had
Les Mer.
Yeah, Les Mer. That's where I was. That's a lot. It's a lot less touristy. So there's a Karelly location next to our hotel.
Oh, hell yeah.
But even there's people lined up like all day. So we would wait until like 10 o'clock and then you could just roll right up.
Damn.
But when we were in the Eiffel Tower, Josh trying to speak French was so fucking funny. Like, I wish I could have recorded it. I should have recorded it. He was trying to order us macarons. I was still confused on how to say
Macarons?
Macarons.
I call it macaroons.
No, that's a different dessert. That's like a coconut cookie. Look it up. There's a difference.
It's a almond paste, right? It's
It's like an American coconut cookie.
What the hell? Okay.
Macaron.
Macaron.
It's like a silent
So Josh
N.
was trying to say that?
No, he was trying to pronounce one of the flavors, and it was like some type of like triple caramel situation. And so it said trois. Like,
He's like, twat.
He said twat. He was like caramel twas. And I was like, and the girl was laughing. I was dying. I was like, because they probably know it twats. I'm sure. I feel like that's a French thing to say too.
You twat.
Can we just say that on YouTube?
Yeah, you can say twat.
Okay,
Twat,
twats.
twat, twat.
Yeah, he was
I
like,
think.
can I get the caramel twats?
That's hilarious.
I was fucking dying.
That's
it was
awesome. Well, we have lots of French snacks for Kendall brought a lot back for us to try, so we're very excited about that. But that's not the only thing we're doing this episode. So if you don't like taste tests, go into the description box and click on the next segment.
It's amazing. You can fast forward these days.
It's incredible.
What a time.
Because we have other great topics. We have a big Channon Rose update, which if you didn't watch last week's episode, please tune in because you'll be lost without it.
You're going to have to fill me in.
Big update on that. And then someone came back to the internet. Colleen Ballinger came back and did a whole podcast with Raven Simone and is absolutely being roasted as fuck because it was one of the worst interviews, truly, I've watched in a long time. So we'll be breaking that down as well.
The choice to go on Raven Simone's podcast was so excellent. Thank you, Colleen.
Yes, thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I did too.
Whack as fuck.
Yeah, whack as fuck. So we have to talk about that as well. But first, we're going to be visiting France. You ever go to the bathroom, pull down your pants, and there's just a little something funky in the air? Okay, if you have a vagina, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes things down there just get a little scary, okay? And you're like, what the hell am I to do? There's a million different products on the shelves. How do I know which one to pick to make sure that my vagina is as healthy as can be? Well, don't worry, I have the solution for you, and it's called O Positive. O Positive is a women's health company offering a range of symptom-targeting supplements that support women at every stage of life, from their first period to well beyond their last. They are proud to have the best-selling women's health products at Target and on Amazon. And Urovaginal Probiotics is one of the top 5 supplements on Amazon, and they have multiple #1 products in Target for intimate care, PMS, and menopause categories. They create real, tangible results with ingredients that are backed by clinical studies and shaped by board-certified doctors. Their Urovaginal Probiotic is a blend specifically formulated to support vaginal health. It balances healthy vaginal pH, supports healthy vaginal smell, and maintains healthy vaginal flora. Because many factors like sex, tight clothing, sweat from working out, hormones, periods, etc. can disrupt vaginal health and lead to an imbalance in vaginal flora, causing unhealthy vaginal odor and taste, abnormal discharge, and discomfort. Urovaginal Probiotic is a blend of 4 powerful strains of Lactobacillus probiotics. They're backed by research showing these strains support healthy vaginal odor, pH, and flora. And when taken daily, Uro delivers noticeable benefits within 8 weeks, and many see results sooner. So many of their customers talk about how the improvement in vaginal health led to greater confidence as well as better sex and intimacy. There's so many reviews online raving about their product. People say, "This product does everything it says it will. I am just finishing my 2nd month and I have no discharge, no odor, and no taste. This stuff is a game changer." So it is time to take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/sesh or enter Sesh at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositive.com/sesh for 25% off.
Shall we begin?
We
Shall we
shall.
start with like grocery things and move up?
I'll do it
With the better
whatever.
things.
No. Keep the best for last.
So I got these for Holly. I'm just going to bring her home the leftovers. So it's nothing. It's just Monster Munch. But I thought ghosties.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Holly's obsessed with
Was it
Halloween.
decorated like Christmas there?
A few places were.
Yeah.
That really starts next week.
Ah,
Which I was kind of glad I missed that because they said it gets insane.
Insane,
I kind of hit the dead week.
okay.
And it's supposed to be really cold there right now. It didn't rain once when I was there.
Really?
Those
It's
are
a
so
ghost.
cute.
Do they smell like anything?
Ooh. Those are very good.
Those taste like the Astro Ball things. Haley, you'll know what that
But like
is.
lighter and not as oily.
Yeah.
Pirate booty?
UFO
Oh, the
balls.
space balls.
Space
yeah.
balls. Thank you.
Uh-huh. From
Oh,
that
pretty
Lesser
good.
Evil brand.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
These are very good.
Yeah. I like that.
And all their stuff has a Nutri-Score. This gets a D.
Bummer. It'd probably get
America
an
could
A
never.
here compared to the
Yeah,
crap we eat.
seriously. All right. Passing
I have my
those
palate
along.
cleanser, aka a box of nerds.
Yeah, shout out. There was no name on the package, but someone sent me fucking 12 boxes of nerds. I am very grateful. Thank you.
Kendall, I wanted to ask, did Josh wear those headphones that help him? Like the translating ones?
No, he didn't actually get those. He
Oh,
was fucking with
okay.
me. No, we used the Google Translate app though and scanned menus, and that was really, really helpful.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've got to say too, there's so much. Everyone was asking me this morning if the French people were rude and did they smell bad. And I think this is a bad stereotype that us Americans have of French people. At least everyone that I met was extremely nice. I didn't meet one person that I was like, what an asshole. They were all very, very kind. And there was one guy that I had to share the elevator up to the Eiffel Tower with that did stink.
Well, there's people here that stink.
That's right.
There's
Like,
a lot of people everywhere.
you're
that
going to
stink.
run into someone that doesn't know how to. It looked like a young fella who didn't quite know deodorant yet. But everything else, it was also clean. I almost didn't go because I had seen so much on TikTok about how it's dirty. There's rats everywhere. The whole city smells. It was very, very clean. I didn't ever get, actually, sometimes walking over the sewage
Yeah,
grates,
yeah.
you did get like a whiff, but it wasn't that bad.
That
And I
happens here.
did not see a single rat, which I got to the point where I was like looking for them. Wanted to see a rat. People were so nice, and they were extra nice as soon as they saw I was pregnant. They're like, baby, 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 baby. And you have to pay to use the bath. There's like no
Yeah.
public bathrooms
Yeah.
there. Barely any.
Mm.
And so Josh
to
would have
pay?
to pay to use the bathroom, but I got it for free.
Oh.
I'd show my bump, and they'd be like, oh.
That's
He's good.
cool.
Yeah, they charged like $3 for
Yeah.
a
Wow.
bathroom at some places.
A lot of countries do that.
It was wild.
Next up, do you want to take it? I'm gonna
These
take
seem
it
to be
the-
really
Oh.
popular there. Tyrells. Tyrells. Probably not Tyrells.
Mature chive, cheddar, and chive. Okay,
Mature
period.
cheddar and chive.
These are like chips.
They're very mature. You can see as the women are mature.
yeah, they're very mature. Okay,
These look like they know what the fuck they're doing.
amazing.
Okay. The sheeps. These are called the sheeps. What? Pronounced sheeps.
These are
Sheeps.
good.
Oh my God.
The chive flavor is
Oh
strong.
my God.
Holy shit.
Are they like Lay's?
And they're so
Way better.
fresh.
I don't know
It
about
tastes like
fresh.
less oily.
Really?
Yeah, you don't taste that.
No, but it's delicious.
Then an American chip, you don't taste as like little oil.
Mmm.
The flavor is so real. Doesn't taste as artificial.
This is delicious.
Mm.
Big fan.
Sheeps. Tyrell's.
Kendall, what was your
sheeps.
favorite pasta that you had there?
Oh, I had a seafood pasta at this Italian restaurant with the cutest Italian owner. I was obsessed with him. But they had like a focaccia bread over the top that it was baked in. The whole thing was baked in a bread. And then he came over and like cut it open for me.
Then you can like dip it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I ate the whole topping. So good.
Haley, I think you can have these, pal.
And then the cacio e pepe.
Oh, yum.
It was so good. I love the Trader Joe's one, but this was like so much more fresh.
Oh, I'm sure.
Next.
Okay, this looked very interesting to me. Josh actually bought this for me one night because I was getting up at 4 a.m. and was starving every single night. So he would go out and get me a snack. And one of the nights I didn't have my snack, so you guys get to have it.
Are these
This
mini
is called
pizzas?
a miniza.
Let me see it.
Berlin miniza. Miniza.
Okay, these are literally doesn't say anything. It just says Berlin Misa. I think that's just the brand.
They're mini pizza crackers.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa. Oh my god, that's so cute. Are you joking?
They're actually like pizzas.
Guys,
Oh my god, they're so cute. What the
they're
fuck?
literally pizzas.
They're adorable. Oh, they smell good. Oh my god.
Whoa.
The rosemary is really strong. These were everywhere. There's all these at the airport too.
Yeah, it's very rosemary-y.
Look at that one.
Wow. That is so fun. This is like doll food.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh my god, look. There's different ones.
Yeah, there was like a cheese one that was really popular.
Crispy texture, fine and puff pastry with tomatoes and herbs from Provence. Good baked cookies without any preservatives or colors. Cool.
Of course.
That's fun. Love that.
All right, we can pass along. Okay, what else do I got? Janelle's going to be really excited about this.
Yes!
This is the closest thing I could get to bringing you a crepe.
This is
A
what
crepe.
I'm talking about
Crepe.
now. Come on, let's go.
Dude, the fucking crepes.
Yeah, hit it with the crepes. Did you
I
like them?
had
What'd you have?
Probably 6 crepes.
What was in them?
I had a sugar one.
The
I had a
pistachio
honey
one
one. I had a
sounded
chocolate. The
same.
pistachio one. But they had pistache flavored everything
Oh,
everywhere you go.
I love pistachio.
Oh my god, God, it's so good. I could cry. I was like getting so depressed thinking about it this morning. Like, because I was like, if we were there right now, we'd be like stopping for an almond croissant or a crepe.
Oh, almond croissants. I'll have you
It
know,
was
while
just
you
so
were eating
good.
almond croissants in France, I was eating Trader Joe's almond croissants in my house.
Those are very good. I love their almond croissants.
They were really good, actually. I never had one before.
Really?
I never
I
made them.
love
Very
those
good.
things.
Yeah.
Excellent. So these are not actual crepes, obviously, but they're like
They're like folded wafer
crepe
things.
biscuits. Crepe dentelle.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
Is it like a cookie,
Oh my
like a wafer cookie?
God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like better than a wafer
They're like
cookie?
light.
The texture is fire.
Mm.
They're like really light. They're like lots of layers.
airy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
It kind of reminds me of the croissants there too.
Guys, listen
There's
to
so
this.
many layers. And the chocolate is really good.
Holy shit, those are really fucking good. Oh my
What have you guys
God.
thought of the other things?
I love the little cookie, the little pizza crackers. Those are incredible. I wish we had them here.
Same. Those are my favorite.
I don't love the first ones, the Monster Mashes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were like kind of mid.
Yeah.
I got them for my kid. I think they're like for kids.
Mmm.
I could eat that whole box of the pizza though.
Really good.
This is like top tier. This is like,
I know.
this is what I want when I say bring me French things. This is exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh,
Mhm.
these are amazing.
Aren't they so good?
Oh, that's so crispy.
The texture is insane.
Mm.
I love the French. Cheers to you all.
The French people have such a vibe too, man. They're just chilling
Really?
a lot. Yeah. Like They don't bring you a check. They don't rush you. You're allowed to sit there for 8 hours if you fucking want it and have your dinner. Like, it's just everyone's slower pace. A lot of the restaurants, like
All of
even
Europe is
breakfast
like
spots,
that.
don't even open till 9.
Yeah, that's
They're
crazy.
like, get your sleep. It's so good.
Wow.
And then there was this guy. Well, I stayed across from the Eiffel Tower, and there was a dude that lived there, I'm assuming, and he was just stripping down. Me and Josh were just out enjoying the views, and we got a whole nother view we weren't expected. And I think he saw us sitting.
He was probably like,
and he
I
was
don't give
like,
a
"Here's a
shit."
show for you."
I got different.
Wiener
he
and
bent
all.
over, wiener and all, full moon. I mean, he was just like so cute though. Loved him.
That's great.
I loved him for he was just free.
No, naked neighbor.
He was free in French.
Someone's got to be the naked neighbor.
And if you
Perfect.
don't have one, you probably are the one.
I am the naked neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
John yells at me all the time. Janelle!
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look, it's not my fault. And if they see me, you're welcome.
Okay, so this I'm confused about. So these are peanut, actually. I thought these were like Cheetos, but these are like peanut Cheetos.
Okay. I'm down to try.
Let's get the app out. Curly. Vico Curly. Cacachuete? Cacachuete.
Cacio Pepe.
Cacio Pepe.
Come. It just says Curly Original.
Curly Original. Okay. Well, it looks like there's a peanut on there, right?
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a peanut on there.
We'll find out.
Give Josh one.
That's evil.
That's a
Oh,
joke.
those are really strong.
Are they peanutty?
I like it.
Like puff peanuts?
I'm just confused.
It's peanut. It's like peanut butter.
No,
Yeah, dude. Yes, it is. Look at the front. There's a peanut butter.
there's a peanut butter. There's
Peanut.
a peanut. Yeah, it's very peanutty.
So why you say no?
Look, they have a YouTube channel.
Let's visit it.
You're like, subscribe, bitch. I don't think I like these,
No?
unfortunately.
They kind of remind me of Ritz, but they're like Cheetos. This one is called a Funky.
Ooh,
It
what
says
is it?
0 ingredient bazaar.
Ooh, fun.
I don't know what that means. 0.
No
No
ingredients.
bullshit. In there.
No bullshit funky.
Sans
Let's go.
sucres.
No.
Chocolate. I don't even know what it is. Fondant praline.
Look at these little babies. Woo.
Woo! All right, we're gonna have to like.
Ew, I don't think I'm. Ew.
It's
Ew.
funky.
Ew, I don't
This
think-
is funky.
I don't
Why?
this
What's
is
the
gonna be good.
flavor?
I got it because it said it was a funky.
I don't. Okay, cheers. Blech. I hate that.
Why? It's not chocolatey?
Mm-mm. It's cacao.
Oh.
It's healthy.
Oh, don't
It's
put it in there,
It's
Janelle.
a Nutri-Score B.
I don't like that at all. That is nasty.
I think there's like some.
it tastes like figs.
So I was
like
gonna
a
say there's
fig
a
Newton.
fig in there.
And if there's anything I fucking hate, it's a fig Newton. I
Damn.
fucking
yeah.
You're not living
Dude,
life.
I know. Josh loves fig Newtons.
disgusting. Fig Newtons are
I know.
so nasty.
I don't
It's
like this
offensive.
fig slander. It tastes like those what are they called? Like those protein bars? Like the ones that are like 3
Yeah.
ingredients.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
It's
ones.
exactly- yeah,
They're like
Nasty.
too healthy that it's just disgusting. There is a phrase in French that has something to do with a seal, like a wet seal. And if you type it into translate, it's like, fuck my pussy.
Oh yeah. I literally saw that on TikTok.
I did too before
I kept seeing weird shit like that, and I was gonna send it to you, and I was like, okay, this is just annoying on my end. I don't need to keep doing that.
Let's hit up some chocolate
Woo!
for a little palate taste. Palate cleanser. Côte d'Or, pistachio.
Oh, it's an elephant. Fuck yeah, let's go,
Mhm.
baby.
This, I think, is a pretty popular.
Kendall, we
grocery
love
store
you.
chocolate.
Thank you so much for bringing us all these snacks.
I love you
I think
guys.
this is
of
so
course.
sweet.
You're
This is.
so welcome.
Me
I
too.
love a taste test on this show. It's fun.
That's really good. Wow, that's some good
That's just
chocolate.
grocery store chocolate too.
My god, good.
You can really ball out on fucking chocolate there.
Yeah. By choosing this product, you can contribute training more than 322,000 community members to gender awareness thanks to Cocoa Life.
Wow.
Okay, period. Dark chocolate with caramelized whole pistachios. This is fire.
But some of the chocolate shops there were so expensive, I couldn't believe it. I went to this one really famous one because my stepmom loves chocolate and they watched Holly all week. So I wanted to get her some like nice chocolate. I bought her a box and it was not that big. It was like, I mean, this, it was like $50.
Really? I bet it's some good chocolate, though.
It better be.
Why
too.
doesn't America have, like, anything that's good?
We do.
You know,
Dude, we have hot Cheetos.
We have Buc-ee's.
We have Buc-ee's and no healthcare, baby. Let's go.
Dude, I swear a Parisian would pass out if they saw a fucking Buc-ee's. There's nothing that big in all of Paris.
Oh,
Like maybe a stadium.
Every Everything in America is just massive.
Even just Olive Garden here is so big.
Yeah.
Like most restaurants are like, you could fit 4 of them inside of an Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Kendall, you going to Olive Garden after you just got back from Europe is diabolical.
It was thanks to me.
You
it
did
was
do that?
Yeah, because Janelle went and she said it was good. It was on my brain, and then I picked up Holly for my dad, and she wanted spaghetti for lunch. I was like, girl, I know where to
we're
take
going to the OG.
And you know what?
It was good.
It was a great time.
It was really good.
Very good.
No
I had
slander on my side.
I had a great unlimited pasta.
Also, the grocery stores are so small. It's crazy.
It's not like a Walmart.
No, because like I said, what I was trying to say earlier is I was trying to get you beignets, and everything, I thought I was in the sale section. I kept being like, Josh, go ask her where like the stuff that's going to last a couple days is, because it was all expiring that day or the next day. It's because they don't put preservatives and stuff. So I couldn't get them for you guys. Yeah, I was really sad.
Our stuff, we have shit, you guys, that will last a year.
Yep.
In a shelf or in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Like at least a year.
Yeah.
Very healthy. And to top it all off, we have horrible health care. So can't believe you didn't try escargot.
No, I didn't.
I feel like maybe you would have liked it. People say it's actually really good.
It seemed risky pregnant. Like it's kind of, and you have to get it hot pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
I don't know. I just,
how you eat it. They're like warm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. This just wasn't
Is
doing
snail a bug? What is it?
Yeah, it's a bug.
Is it? No, a snail's not a bug. It's a mollusk.
Gross. Even worse.
Oh. You know what else is a mollusk? Scallops, mussels, oysters,
scallops are
clams,
good. I had good scallops there.
squid.
I don't know. It just like, it looks like snot. 'Cause I don't do oysters either.
That's depressing.
But you love them.
Love oysters.
Maybe one day I'll try oysters.
I think I would try a snail if I was in.
Right. I did have caviar.
Otherwise, fuck no.
Did have caviar with creme fraiche. Loved it. It was
good.
very good.
It's an expensive
I think
hobby.
this holiday season I'm gonna like go to Whole Foods and get the.
I've had the Whole Foods caviar.
Is it pretty good?
It's pretty good, but not as good as this other brand that like specializes in caviar.
Do you order it online?
Yeah.
Well, will you tell me about that? Okay.
I can't
This
believe how
next thing is
expensive
weird.
it is.
Okay. This is, what'd you say, Sid?
How expensive it is.
It's very expensive.
Caviar?
I think for New Year's, I'm going to get a 10.
For all of us?
Oh, no.
Tiny.
It's your anniversary.
Last year we did it and it was fun.
Here is the easiest upgrade that I have made to my wellness routine and why I am hooked. Bone broth, people. I've been telling you. Oh my gosh. Not only is it delicious, does it fill me up? Does it warm my soul? Especially because I like to have it in bed at night when I'm cold and I'm hungry, because I always have the hunger cravings, like 2 hours after dinner after I'm laying in bed. I hit up my bone broth, and like I said, not only is it doing all those other things for me, it's also very, very good for me and good for my baby, because daily sipping supports gut health and digestion. I'm getting 19 grams of protein. I'm also getting muscle recovery and energy and improved immune function, all just from a delicious cup of rich and savory, slow-simmered bone broth. Kettle and Fire is where it's at, you guys. Most health foods leave you crashing, craving more, or just feeling unsatisfied, but Kettle and Fire is different. It's real nourishment that you can actually feel. Warm, grounding, and clean. No sugar crashes, no processed junk, just real food that your body recognizes with comfort that you can taste in every sip. And you don't just have to have it at night. You can have it any time of the day. A lot of people like it in the morning, kind of heats you up. You can have bone broth to go. It's a great thing to pack with you in a thermos situation. And if you are a breakfast skipper, it's a good replacement for that. 19 grams of protein to start the day. Or maybe you hit it up for the 3 p.m. slump. When you're tired, you're feeling snacky, you heat a mug of Kettle and Fire instead of reaching for junk. It's going to keep you full until dinner. And you get all of this without changing your whole routine. You just heat and sip. It could not be easier. And it's made with 100% grass-fed and finished beef bones or organic free-range chicken bones. No preservatives, no weird stuff, just clean, real ingredients. And you're going to see a difference in your gut health and cravings. Many people notice less bloating and fewer snack attacks. It's the easiest upgrade for your routine. For a limited time, you can get a free carton of Kettle and Fire bone broth by going to kettleandfire.com/sesh. Just buy any 3 cartons in store and they're going to pay you back for 1. This works on any flavor at any retailer. You can find Kettle and Fire in over 22,000 stores nationwide, including Costco, Walmart, Target, Publix, Whole Foods, Kroger, and Sprouts. That's KETTLE and fire.com/sesh. These are called One Balls Mango Cocoa. Mango coconut. So this just looked weird. And I was like, I want to try something weird.
Lance Armstrong balls. That is the one, right?
That is,
Yeah.
yep,
It's not
that's the
Neil. I get
Lance.
Neil and Lance mixed up a lot. Neil was on the moon. Lance was on a bike. No. Oh.
All right, pick up on aisle 3. Mango cocos.
Can someone
are
clean up
known.
the food I spit out on the table?
Ew, sick. Put it in your mouth.
I don't know. I didn't want to eat it. It's yucky. I don't like it.
This is the only candy I got because I
Oh
actually.
my God. I'm so sorry. I have been seeing these all over TikTok for
Really?
years. I'm like, where the fuck can I get these?
Oh, I should have got more of
Yes!
them.
Wait,
I'm
what are
so
these?
excited.
I almost didn't even get it because it's Haribo, but I was
it's
like
Haribo.
Haribo. No, their commercials say Haribo.
No, they don't.
Sunday morning Haribo.
Yeah, Haribo, not
Horrible.
Harbo.
Haribo.
Haribo.
I don't know. Anyway, I had a bunch of other ones picked out, a bunch of
No,
Haribos.
no.
but they were
so-
all Dutch,
I'm so
except
excited.
for this one was actually French.
For most people who eat these are not in France, so I don't know. Maybe they're just like a
I
European
told
thing.
Holly I would because she caught eye of these and she was like really wanting them. I told her I'd bring her back the rest.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I have no idea what they're supposed to taste like. They just look so fun to eat.
You just see people on TikTok eating them?
I just see people, because you know me, I'm like on mukbang
Chronically,
TikTok constantly.
Right.
Half my shit
Ooh.
is people eating stuff.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's everything I hoped and more.
What does it taste like?
what are they called?
Mm.
They kind of taste like a Starburst with a crunchy outside
Mhm.
and a little more
Mm.
airy.
Mm-hmm.
My son likes those. He just went wild in there.
Mm.
My
He
son.
said more.
Oh my God.
Those are good.
They're like Starburst, yeah, but with like a crunchy candy coating. Okay, I want to know, people who have never been to the US, what is a snack that we have that you've always been curious and wanting to try?
Probably nothing.
No, I'm sure there's shit because we have like the most insane snacks
That's true.
because it's all incredibly unhealthy.
Those are so good. I wish I got
Mm.
so much more candy. I had
Oh.
so much Haribo, whatever the fuck. And Josh was like, no, these are all Dutch. You don't need these. You don't need this. And I was like,
Why would you ever listen to a man?
I don't know.
I'm gonna cry. I love the French.
Mm.
I mean the Dutch.
No, those ones are French.
I love the French. Woo!
Next, we're going to try a dip. So this is a goat cheese, tomato paste, and herb dip that we're going to put on little toasts.
Boner
Yum.
alert.
Oh, and maybe while I prepare these, I'll tell you some interesting facts about the Palace of Versailles.
Okay.
Because that shit blew my mind. That was my favorite thing I did, I think. It was so fucking interesting, dude.
Who lived at the Palace of Versailles?
King Louis, Marie Antoinette.
That's right. And what did they do?
They were just kind of fucks. But I mean, Marie
was
Antoinette's
their
like a little
vibe?
misunderstood. They were
What's their
rich
zodiac?
and, well, I don't know what King Louis was.
They were
but he
rich?
thought yeah.
Well, duh, they were in a palace.
They were very rich.
Stupid.
So it was so interesting. They had just the nobles. So they weren't quite peasant level, but they were like average folk
Mm.
would just live in their house and just like hang around and hope for a chance to be able to like wipe King Louis's ass or hand him a shirt. And they just strategically kept poor people around to remind them that they were a level above. And people thought they were like gods. And King Louis thought he called himself the Sun King.
Which King Louis was this? Because there's like 18 of them.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think 14.
She goes, that's where my knowledge ends.
Yeah, I forget the number. He was the one with a lot of makeup and high heels. And he had
oh,
red bottom
period.
shoes. And that's what they think inspired the
Louis
red
Vuittons.
bottoms.
Was King Louis
And
gay?
it was supposed to resemble blood. I don't know, but he was a ballerina.
Okay, period.
Wait, why
Actually,
is-
a lot of the kings were ballerinas.
obsessed.
Why is King Louis gay?
That's him,
The
yeah.
third the third option down.
Because people think he was gay. You see those? Those are his red bottoms.
He's
And
he's
you know when
serving.
Cardi says bloody shoes? That's
Right.
bloody shoes because they were like stepping on people.
Oh.
They were
And he was a Leo.
horrible.
He was a
he?
Leo?
He had to be, of course. Dude, he
Correct.
redid all the gardens and
He's like, you fucking peasants, wipe my ass.
and so the in the Palace of Versailles, there's Hall of Mirrors, which it's all been like replaced.
Sure.
Now it's like a mock-up because during the revolution, people freaked and like broke everything and whatever.
That
They almost
makes sense.
burned the whole fucking place down. But there were 350 mirrors, and getting a mirror back then was so rare and expensive. It was like having like a phone or something.
Wow.
So because people never got to see themselves. Like, can you imagine? Like having
As
a mirror
Leo,
was a
that would
luxury.
be my worst nightmare. Are you kidding? I've never walked by a mirror and look in.
So guess
Haley,
who
you got me out
had
there wherever you are.
guess
Love you.
who had their engagement party in that room?
Who?
Guess. Americans.
Like current time Americans?
Yes. Recent.
Bill Clinton.
No.
Bezos?
Bubba wasn't there.
Who?
Who
Why the
who
fuck
is
would
like
I know this?
who thinks they're a sun god? in our
Donald
time?
Trump.
Okay, other than him. Younger. Kanye West.
I was about to say Kanye West.
I thought it was pretty obvious.
That's
Tim and Kanye had their engagement party there.
Really?
In the Palace of Versailles, in the Hall of Mirrors.
Wow.
Fancy. My tour guide had a picture with Kris Jenner, and he was like bringing up in his iPad, and he was very proud. He was like, Kris Jenner's so nice. He like loved her.
Okay, shouts out Chris.
I know.
And your tour guide? What was
His
your
name-
tour guide's name?
Gregory.
Okay, shout out
so
Greg.
sweet. Marie Antoinette's room. They modeled up her bedroom. She gave birth in that room with like dozens of people in it.
You'll be doing that.
I know I brought it up to him. I was like, hey, did you hear about the live streamer who gave birth? And he was like, yeah.
Marie Antoinette was a Scorpio.
Girl was wild.
Was she the one with like off with her head?
Yes, she got beheaded at like
Why?
35. They all got fucking killed. But they had respect for her. They were silent during her beheading. And they could have just pulled her apart. It was like seen as
Is this like Twilight?
what?
You know how they like behead the vampires and put them in the fire? Tom?
Is it like Twilight? No, it's just like history. That's how they killed everybody. But before that,
It's giving copying Twilight.
it was seen as like very humane to put someone in the guillotine because the other option was tying 4 ropes to you and having
Just-
horses
yeah.
pull your body apart.
Wow, that's crazy work.
Yeah, so Marie was spared from that.
Wow.
Okay.
So
She was,
here's something interesting about her.
Why not just like poison someone?
Well, they poison was a big concern. King Louis would have 3 or 4 people try all
Try
of
all
this
this
food.
shit. Mm.
And then they just like die if it
Mhm.
was poison.
They
Wow.
just drop down. They're like, oh shit, glad I didn't eat that.
And that's why you
Like,
always test your drugs, kids.
That's exactly right. Here's something interesting about Marie that just sent me. She cosplayed as a peasant. She had a whole fake village built for herself in the backyard. And she would like walk around and pretend she was poor.
Wait, why is this what every kid did when they were like
Yeah, I
5
know,
years
right?
old? Let's play olden days when we're outside
Olden days.
making
Oh,
ayahuasca in the
us
back
do-
with like leaves and water.
It's giving like Kim Kardashian
Like a
renting
garage
out the
with,
like
car
grocery
wash
store.
Yeah.
It's what? It's giving like Kim Kardashian renting out the grocery store so she can go.
Yes.
so she can feel normal.
It's
so like that. That's what she did. She had the whole huge fake village made for her.
That
and her
is
and her,
so awesome.
Her side piece would like hang out in there and pretend they were poor.
That's so awesome.
Because
honestly.
she wasn't enjoying fucking Louis.
Yeah.
She had it like they don't know if any of her kids were actually hers. There's rumors and speculation.
Really?
She had 4 kids. One of them died. You get a treat for learning some history.
I love history. History with Kendall Ray.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, God, that's good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, you
That's
can
like a
really
pasta
taste
sauce.
the cheese in there. Yeah, it's almost like vodka sauce, but with goat cheese. Ooh.
Oh my God, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dude, TSA almost took that from me. I had to fight for it.
Yeah,
I was like, that's not a liquid, bitch. Take that out.
correct. Oh my God, that's so good.
I'm surprised she like let you. At first, she's like no, and then
It was the French TSA. So they were getting paid.
Our TSA is like, we don't give a fuck what you bring through.
I gotta say, our TSA guys were so nice, like nicer than normal. And I was like, wow.
Okay.
For not being paid.
No, I feel so bad for people.
Trump screaming at them.
God, that is
I am
so-
not happy with you.
That is so good.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow. Is that more chocolate?
Mm-hmm. Like a peppermint patty type chocolate.
Correct. Yes, ma'am. Did you bring back any French cigs?
No. I would have totally smoked a French cig if I wasn't pregnant, though.
Why not?
Why not?
Live your life.
I've never actually had a cig.
Neither have I.
Surprisingly. Oh,
It just really is not appetizing at all, in my opinion.
they're really smoking it up there, though. Do you want to just split one chunk with me, or do you want the whole thing?
That's fine.
Mm. 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 Oh my God.
Oh, that looks like a freaking whatever it's called.
like a
You know what I'm
York
talking about?
patty.
Mixed with like the shit we get at
Junior mint.
the thing. Yep.
Yeah, it has the texture of a junior mint, actually. A
Oh my God. This is like a giant junior mint.
It is like a giant junior mint. Now we are going to try the best items of all. is pistachio bread
No.
from Carette. God, if there was one thing I could have in America, it'd be Carette. Dude, the hot chocolate is what I imagine they're like having on the fucking Polar Express. It was so light, and they give you a whole thing of whipped cream.
You
that
know
you
the
wouldn't think you'd use it all. I used it all every time.
You know the hot chocolate dispenser on the Santa Claus in the sled?
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
was
what-
like, looked like to me.
So much better. Oh my God, it was so,
She goes, but so much better.
I
as if
could
it's real.
cry. I've never had that before, but this is better. I could cry thinking about how I'll never have it again.
Oh my
probably.
God. This is my favorite thing I've had so far.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Well,
What
the
is
baby
this
likes that one, too.
pistachio bread?
Pistachio bread. Annalie, I got
Holy-
Annalie a whole one of these, lucky girl.
Oh my God.
I should have bought like 8 of these fuckers.
That is one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth.
Josh,
ever.
like, I almost didn't get this because Josh was like, they're $20. And I was like, for that? I asked again, they're $4. Dude, I'm telling you, Carette. I got macarons from Carette for Holly, and I gave her one last night, and she spit it on the floor.
Ugh,
didn't like
And she
so
goes, it
uncultured.
kind of looks like throw up. It's like, you just wasted one of my fucking
devastating.
Carette macarons. Okay. Should we go cheese or macarons?
Finish with the sweet.
Okay. So cheese. Yeah, I went to an actual cheese shop from this. Channon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my God. That was so good.
Grate that right into my mouth, baby.
What is the name of this? I sent it in our group chat. This is the type of cheese that they put on top of French onion,
I do want
which there is just called onion soup.
That would make sense. This is called Comète Jaune.
Comète jaune.
It's a little stinky. It's going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. He said this is the most popular one they sell.
I think I'm like going to hallucinate. That's one of the greatest things I've ever put in my mouth.
That is really good.
That's better than sex.
Do you
Wow.
want to try it with a little like
That is-
toasty?
Yeah.
Oh, they took my toasties.
You know what you should do is put the little
Okay.
the tomato spread on top of the cheese on the
Oh.
toast.
Oh my God. Someone here
Make
is
a whole
thinking
thing.
innovation. This tastes like
I have
the
one more.
cheese I got from the farmer's market when I accidentally spent $70. But it was from France.
That was probably really good.
I was from France.
Maggie's licking my pants.
Magdalena, girl.
Magdalena, Wagdalena.
Might try that.
Wow.
Tomatoes.
What do you guys think over there? What do you think of the last couple things?
I didn't really.
We haven't had time to get their full opinions. Well,
This is so good.
I think that the last cheese is heavenly.
Heavenly is a great way to describe it.
Mhm.
yeah. So the next is I got to give a little shout out to the cutest little shop owner. She was wearing all pink. She had pink lipstick, pink dress, and she had her own little cafe. She said it was her dream to own a cafe. Her name's Louise.
Louise.
And I told her I was going to bring this home for my friends. And look, she packaged it up with a little keychain for you guys that we can
Louise.
put on our set.
Oh my God, Louise.
I know. That's where I found Mocha the dog.
Oh,
When his owner came and was like, chocolate?
that
That like,
was
where's chocolate?
His name is Chocolate.
The
dog's
owner of this shop told me that his name was Mocha, but then the actual owner came and like didn't speak any English and he was like, chocolate? So I don't know what the name was.
He was so cute. Like it,
He was so, and he was
He was
a
a
French
Frenchie.
bulldog.
I know
We
that's
love it.
wild.
I thought he was lost. And so I like went in, they're like, no, he roams the streets of Paris, I guess. So cute. Okay, so these are macarons from Louise.
Maggie's ready.
Let's do,
Meg, you can't have that, sweetheart. Time for more keys.
oh my God, that's so good.
What
Yeah,
flavor
maybe
is that?
I think pistachio.
Yeah, it is. Damn, that's really good.
Yeah, I'll send that along. Let's do, which one do you want?
I want the
love
lemon.
What was the name of her shop?
Cafe Louise.
That up.
Very close to the Eiffel Tower.
Louise, we love you.
Prime spot.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Louise.
All right, we're going to try a little of the
I'll
chocolate.
kiss you on the
and
lips
then we'll
too,
be done.
Louise. Mmm. You know what? I have to say something, and you're probably not going to like it.
What?
These are just as good as the whale foods.
These were about 10,000 times better the day that they were made, I must say.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good.
They're
Don't get
from
me wrong,
Wednesday.
but the Whole Foods ones are really good.
Yeah, these are, and I got to say, Louise, you're so cute. But Carettes are like fucking out of this world, and they were still good when I brought them home last night. I should have got you guys some from Carette too.
And no hate to Louise. We love you so much. Yeah, and would kiss on the lips. Is that it?
That's the wrap.
Bonjour, wee wee.
Thank you.
Oh, I love the cups back there.
Please clap.
That's it. Oh, this was awesome too. This is my last thing I had to tell you. When I was in Notre Dame, there was a couple that was making out in the church pews, like right under the fucking cross, next to like a priest or something.
Amazing.
For like 30 minutes, dude. These fuckers did not come
How
up
old
for
were they,
air.
roughly?
Like our age.
And they were sucking face.
Oh my God. Like I have never seen before. I
Really?
thought they were going to start fucking right in there.
Would you say they were French kissing?
They were French. We were making that joke the whole time. It was crazy because like we noticed them when we first walked in, and it's kind of like this little U shape they herd you around in. And by the time we got to the end, they were still in the same spot, still sucking face. I couldn't believe it.
Good for them.
They were feeling the Holy Ghost.
Wow.
Something moved in them.
I have a quick question.
More than one thing.
What was the place called with all the little like figurines in the fountain area? Or like, yeah, like all those art pieces that were like moving.
Oh, that is, I can't remember the exact name of it, but that's just like a shopping mall.
Oh,
We went to a
so
very
cute.
non-touristy area and just walked around, and
Oh, I loved it.
like we went to a mall, like a regular
What was
mall.
that like?
It was interesting. The subway was at the bottom of the mall. Like you could get dropped. I'm sure that's kind of like how it is in New York though too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could like the last floor was the subway. So you could like take the subway right into the mall.
Yeah. Love that.
I went to
Sweet.
Victoria's Secret because I ran out of panties and I bought some.
Don't say the word panties.
Can't say panties.
Not in front of me.
Panties.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Panties. I bought some thongs.
Correct.
All right. That's all I got though.
I love that for you. Thank you. I have been wearing Skims for years now, and I am telling you guys, they make the best bras, the best underwear, and the best lounge and sleepwear out there. I'm telling you, I have multiple pairs of their loungewear, and it is the comfiest pajamas I'll ever put on. I am not just saying that. Truly, such good quality, so comfortable. I've given it to many people in my family for holiday gifts, and all of them can vouch for it too. It is so good. I don't know how the hell they make these things, but they are the softest loungewear in the world. I'm telling you. And it's like really stretchy as well. So it just makes it that much more comfortable. It also washes really well, and it comes out feeling brand new every single time. It doesn't get stretched out. It doesn't pill. It doesn't tear. I really cannot recommend their sleepwear enough. It is so good. It's also kind of lightweight, and so you don't feel like you're going to overheat when you're sleeping in them. And what's really great is that they make sleepwear for all of the people in your family, including pets and children, guys. I also live in their bras. I literally wear them every single day. I'm wearing their underwear right now. I truly cannot get enough of Skims. Their quality is unmatched, and I'm just obsessed with every single product I've ever tried from them. Truly. You've heard me talk about Skims a zillion times, and I'll talk about them a zillion more. I'm telling you, you guys, if you are on the fence about trying Skims, you have got to give it a try. So shop my favorite pajamas at skims.com, and after you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you. Select podcast in the survey, and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gifts for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. All right, well, shall we get into our two topics of the day now that we spent 3 years eating food?
My apologies.
No,
don't say.
don't apologize. I had a great time.
I feel like I just went to France.
Good. Shall we talk about Colleen? A name we haven't heard for a while. I forgot it was Colleen.
Colleen Ballinger.
Not Colleen?
It's Colleen.
Not Colleen.
So, she went on a podcast. The Raven Simone podcast.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Tea time with Raven and Miranda. Don't confuse that as Miranda sings. This is Simone's Raven Simone's co-host
And
wife.
Yes.
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but Raven Simone sucks. I cannot stand her.
And why do you say that?
Because I watched her on The View for
Yeah.
years, and she is, I don't know.
Oh,
I was such a huge fan of her growing up. And I just really, I don't know, this podcast really solidified that.
I was
Seeing her,
shocked.
she is just,
People are very pissed off.
I can imagine.
Did you read the comments of the podcast?
I read the top comment. It's something
Everyone
about,
is furious
I don't
that
blame
they
them.
platformed Colleen Ballinger.
Why would you do that? It's so stupid. I mean, this is clearly the only podcast that would take her. Do you think Colleen at this point still has like a PR team, or do you think what is there to to manage about her anymore. She's just vlogging.
I have no idea.
Because there's all this talk about, like, why would her team let her do this? But it's like, who's her team?
Yeah, what is
Didn't
she
even
doing?
Corey bail on her?
Yeah, I think. I'm
Like, I
pretty
don't
sure
think she
he
has
lives in-
anybody.
I'm pretty sure he like moved to New York and like does like live theater performing and stuff. I don't think
It's
he's
just her.
I think her
and
sister.
Chickens and
her-
rocks.
Well, her sister and her have a podcast.
Oh, they have a podcast too now?
Mhm. They
Do
have
her
a
and
podcast.
Eric still do the podcast?
No idea.
I believe they do.
I think,
I was looking at her videos, and that's
pretty
her.
sure I saw a screenshot. I don't know if it was recent, but
Yeah, but those two have her and her sister have a show. And she blogs.
interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I'm unsubscribed from all of her shit and unfollowed her, so I don't really.
Mm-hmm.
But like once in a while, the curiosity gets the
Oh,
best
yeah.
of me, and I go to her channel. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
I took a little peep at it probably about a year ago just
Yeah.
to see what the fuck's up. She's
Yeah.
still doing it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
still
whole thing
doing-
was such a fucking dumpster fire. The way she handled that,
Oh yeah.
and she talks about it on here, being like, "Yeah, I
She
didn't
did.
handle it great."
Yeah. I listened to this
Literally.
whole podcast. It was very boring and just the same shit digested and the same, like, trying to apologize and just
But like, she didn't
but-
really take accountability. I
No.
feel like it was very much like,
roundabout
"Yeah, I'm
ways.
sorry." Like it was
Yes.
some bad takes, bad decisions,
And I didn't know any better.
and I didn't know any better. And like, it was never Miranda. She kept being like, Miranda was never meant for kids. I'm like,
You are Miranda.
Yeah, what are you talking
what
about?
are you talking? If that is true, then why were all of your fans at your live shows fucking kids and teenagers?
And she
Like,
said she fully knew that, and the adult jokes were for the adults in the audience.
which, like, I think, like, for instance, Disney does that a lot, or like any, like a lot of
Mhm.
kids' movies have
Yeah.
like underlying adult jokes.
Of course.
Or hers, or I was.
But-
I don't know. It was bad. Like I was watching back some of the things, and like Reddit is like has
Yes.
all of the receipts, and like
And
Yeah.
it's not
at
even
the same
funny.
time, she brought those kids up on stage and like interacted with them. in
Pulled
a
their
weird
legs
way.
apart,
Exactly.
made them pull cheese out of her pants, cheese
Exactly.
balls, of all things. Yeah. I had forgotten some of it until
It's so bad.
like the tampon things in the group chat.
Yes.
Like, and a lot of the worst, like, I don't know how you can, it's all bad, but I think a lot of it isn't brought up in this podcast is some of the worst, most shocking things, which was like the deep group chat shit that really,
Yes.
like, remember she was asking for like,
Positions, their positions and
Yes,
she does
that's
talk
what it
about that.
was.
Like she does.
Did
bring,
she say that?
They
Yeah.
bring up the minors in the group chat, but
Barely.
it's very
She-
glazed over.
She
Yeah.
glazes
Yeah, did they
over it.
say, did she say ask them their favorite sex positions in there?
She said that they were all joking and she didn't really see it as like a
Yeah,
like
I
a-
heard
a
that.
serious thing.
But did she directly explain what she said?
no,
Yeah, I
no,
didn't hear
no,
that.
they didn't talk
I just
at
heard
all
the
about the
excuses
content.
for it. And yeah, she was basically, it was the same thing from the fucking song. I'm not an abuser. I'm just a loser or something, whatever.
Mhm.
Is that what the words were? Something I
Yeah, something
remember
like
she
that,
said,
yeah.
I'm a loser.
She's
Yeah.
extremely like self-deprecating in a
Yeah.
way where it's like, it's almost performative. Where it's like,
Very.
I'm
performative.
so upset with myself. I'm so disappointed in myself, and it's like, well, then actually maybe give the kids, like the victims, an
Yeah.
apology. Maybe reach out to them, or do something for them.
Yeah.
Or just like don't come online
Yeah.
and talk about
Yeah.
this ever
I
again.
think she
Shut up.
should have pulled like a Jenna Marbles years ago and just bounced. Like, why are you still here? Why are you doing this? And
She's
you've been in so much
38.
therapy. I'm surprised no one in her life has been like, Colleen, you need to hang this up. You're never going to come back.
At one point in the show, I think Raven is like, you've been offline for 2 years, and it's like, well, no, she's been offline as Miranda for 2
Raven
years.
didn't know what
No.
the fuck
she was talking about.
Yeah.
There was the cheese ball part.
Yes.
Where she was like, you had the little boy eating cheese balls out of your pants. And her partner, Miranda, was like, no. She was taking the cheese ball, having the cheese balls taken out. And Raven's like, see, this is exactly how rumors start. Just like, I just did.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like, wow, just displaying that you didn't do an ounce of research on this like pretty big guest for your show. I mean, her show's very small. And you know what's interesting is the commentary videos. I just searched the
the tea time, whatever.
Colleen Ballinger podcast, and I just wanted to see like the commentary channels.
Yeah.
All the commentary channels have more views than this actual
Oh,
podcast does. I mean, this still has like 100,000 views or something.
It has like 124. What's interesting is that if you scroll Colleen Ballinger's YouTube channel comments, they're all like pretty positive.
yeah, because
Her
she had the
view-
block set up.
But then like this comment section ripped them to shreds. They were like, why the fuck are you platforming a child predator?
Yeah.
You idiots.
And then like offering up ways, like, how does regret feel? And they said the weirdest thing, like
they started it with like, we just want to hear her out. I think it's time that she could speak truthfully. And we're here to listen.
They were trying to get spiritual with it at some points. Like, what would your soul, what do you think your soul's lesson from that? I was like, dude, no one gives a fuck about her anymore.
Yeah.
Why? They were like, giving her like softballs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that sometimes you'd see they would like try to be tough on her.
Yeah.
Like, explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she starts off being like, oh, well, Miranda was never meant for kids. And like, she explains how she came up with the character, which who gives a shit? We don't need to even like go into that. But she was like, yeah, I was never meant for kids. It was always meant for adults. Even when I had my Netflix show, Netflix was like, oh my God, we should put this on kids Netflix or whatever. And she was like, hell no, we can't because it's not for kids.
I don't believe she said that.
Why the fuck are all of your kids?
I don't believe her.
Then why are kids at all of your shows?
Yeah. Like,
you
why
pull the kids up on stage.
Mm-hmm. And then the constant saying, like, I'm most angry at myself that I didn't know better, that no one around me said anything, but doesn't really matter because the blame falls on me at the end of the day and I didn't know better. And it's like, wow, you really want to admit that you didn't know that as an adult, these things were inappropriate, these conversations that you were having? Like,
totally.
There is just no excuse for it. Any functioning adult with a brain knows that this is wrong. Like, you should have had red flags going off in your head, and you either did and you just ignored them, which it sounds like at some point she did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, the videos obviously contained adult humor, but they were geared towards kids. I mean, like we said, most of her audience was kids. And she was doing childlike things while speaking in inappropriate, like, adult manner. So she makes a strange claim about how she justified this humor. Let's watch this clip.
What is this fucking set?
No, I have to, like, not to be a petty bitch, but what the fuck is this set?
It's so
bad.
Hobby Lobby.
It's horrible.
And just the whole, like, tea thing. Like, this is a new podcast. In fact, it's called Tea Time. Like,
the tea is...
Y'all are 5 years late to the tea thing.
Exactly.
And all the, like, they have, like, tea, like, British things in
horrible. It's one of the ugliest sets I've ever seen. I have to be so honest. I'm really sorry.
Horrible.
Yeah, the teapot on the...
And a lot of the comedy that I did with Miranda, when my audience shifted, I was like, okay, how do I keep this audience that liked this crass humor and now appealed to this younger audience that now is growing so much? Mm. And my solution to that was I will still do these more crass innuendo type jokes and it'll go over the kids' heads and then the parents will have something to laugh at and the adults will have something to laugh at that are in the audience. No. And that was my solution to that.
That was you rectifying what was going on stage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought, well, everyone knows that I'm a safe person and I don't mean anything negative by this. Yeah, I was like, well, everyone knows this is in jest, And so it's fine for me to do this because the crass jokes will go over the kids' heads and the adults will laugh at it. And that is how it seemed to me. I didn't think more about how that could be affecting the younger people in the audience.
But your whole audience is kids, dude.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Come on. If the adults were there, it was like maybe a few sprinkled in and then parents of the kids.
Yeah.
When she was at the top of her career, I was actually a fan of hers. And I felt like I was way older than most of her fans because I had followed her for years. I liked Colleen Ballinger as a person. I thought the Miranda character was funny. But
you were a kid when you started watching
Well, when I started watching her. But like at the peak of her career, maybe like 5 years ago or whatever, when I was 26, I thought it was funny, but I was 26. And I feel like I was one of the outliers that was like an adult fan compared to, because I remember being like, this is so funny. If I ever went to one of her live shows, I would be like the only random adult there that isn't there with their kid. So the fact that she's like, oh, I was trying to make jokes for adults. Like, what adults are you talking about? Like the 1% of the people? Yeah, literally me? What? The me's of the crowd? Because everyone else was like young kids or people with kids.
Yeah, from a business sense, how does what you're saying make any sense? Like, why did you want to keep the cross jokes? What was the reason?
Because she didn't want to lose the adults. Because she says like originally, like when she was in college and out of college and started this, a lot of her audience was like
theater
people.
Or like she said she'd go to like gay bars.
Yeah, she said like a lot of like
I heard her say
like
all
the
that.
LGBTQ community, and
I wouldn't even believe that was like her initial fan base. I feel that was all very like strategic the way she explained it. I think she very much knew who was watching on
like
YouTube in the early days.
it was always catered to kids.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at your comments section throughout the years. It was kids watching this shit, and a sprinkling of weirdo adults like me.
God, remember too, there was like I just forgot about this. Was one of the worst things. The fact that she had the uncle character who was like a pedophile.
The creepy uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle Jim, I'm pretty sure. Was it? I don't know. Yeah, fucking so weird.
Ew, and I just had a really weird thought. Maybe I'm coming out of left field. But do you think maybe some of these characters, like the uncle character, was to like relate to like the audience that had been abused or something? Does that make sense? I don't know.
What
like
her point of it is. I think she was trying to be funny and thought it was funny.
Yeah. But I can see like as a child, like if I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like you can just like find something to relate to. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out my ass,
I think there could be something there with what you're saying. I mean, who knows?
Her tweets about I pulled some of the old ones. Ugh, they're so disgusting.
God, dude, it is so bad. I had really like put a lot of the gross stuff out of my brain.
Let's watch this one clip. So Raven brings up some of the live show moments. One of them being like the yoga challenge.
Oh yeah.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's like this weird thing where she brought up people on stage and was doing like these weird poses that were very sexual.
Pulling their legs apart.
Weird
and
shit.
do a fart joke.
Right. Right, the fart joke. Yeah, so let's watch.
There were moments in your live shows where there were children brought up on stage and you were, as showbiz says, going for the funny in a lot of moments. However, looking back at moments, there is another person on the internet who is saying when she went up on stage for your live show, she was a part of the yoga challenge section of your show. And it made them...
This is so irritating.
It's so easy.
As a podcaster, like, it's so not hard.
Yeah.
Like, please. If Colleen Ballinger came on, I wouldn't have fucking so one time you were doing a yoga challenge and, like, come on.
Yeah, it's not that hard to memorize what happened.
Not that fucking hard. Okay.
Feel gross. Later in life, they were essayed, and when they look back at that moment with you, they feel similar feelings. Can you dive a little bit deeper into what happened at the yoga challenge?
It was a challenge on YouTube for a while for people to try out different yoga poses. Like couples would do it together. And so since I'm a YouTuber on my live shows, sometimes I would do challenges from YouTube. So I did that challenge and I'd have people come up on stage and we would try out different yoga poses that popped up on the screen. And obviously we could never do them. And I would be, flailing about as Miranda. And there was one pose where there are two people and both legs are spread open. You're holding each other's legs. And I genuinely never thought of it as a sexual or inappropriate thing. To me, the joke was that when the legs were open to do the pose, the fart sound effect came on screen. So it was like once the legs opened up, there was a fart sound. And to me, that was all I thought that joke was. I never knew that was something that would make someone feel uncomfortable and trigger emotions and feelings. I feel terrible about that. Genuinely, when I heard about that, I felt so bad because that is something I'd never want to do is trigger anyone, but especially a girl who's been through horrible things in that manner. Like that, it feels so terrible that me doing this silly yoga joke in my mind could be something that could trigger her in such a negative way and affect her in such a negative way. And it's awful. I'm really proud of anyone who...
You had a young person up on stage laying on their back with their legs spread open. And you didn't think like, this is a little strange.
The act of, I am just this silly
theater kid. I'm just
idiot.
This loser theater
I'm
kid.
so naive.
Who
I don't know
accidentally got
anything.
millions of fans and zillions of dollars. And I just never knew. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
And the way that she describes it is not the way that it actually looked. Like
No.
the girl's laying on the ground. And I was also going to say, did you guys notice like how she tried to almost look so much like angelic or like with the white and her just...
Yeah.
She just looks like...
That's the classic move.
Yeah,
Also-
like trying to look like a good girl.
She 100% contradicts herself, saying that these jokes had a sexual innuendo connotation, and then say,
I had no idea. Right. You literally just admitted that you had sexual jokes for adults.
No,
and
you
it would go
knew.
over the kids' heads.
You absolutely knew.
And like, if that's the case, then bring in a fucking an adult on there to do your weird yoga
Yes.
pose. Like, don't bring a kid. That's so cringe and fucking weird that
Well,
you
she's-
didn't be like, oh, you didn't see any problems with that?
She says like that Miranda Sings whole character was like not socially aware of like being inappropriate.
Yeah, right.
So it's like you knew. This
is why I just kind of don't think she has a team anymore or a PR because no one guided her like, hey, when you do this one, you just need to own up to shit. Stop making excuses. Stop saying, I didn't know. Like, just say sorry. And I fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
And it's pathetic that I didn't know this. This was gross of me. I've changed. I've learned something. I don't know, show an ounce of growth. I mean, there were some moments where I was like, okay, it seems like she's in therapy and like maybe getting or is being coached on what to say at least.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of this where I'm just like, I think she's just like freeballing. I feel like she booked this on her own and went on this fucking podcast. Why do you even need to use their platform? This small podcast. You have a platform. If you really have these things to say and you want to like make somewhat of an apology here, why not just make a new one and upload it?
Right. No, that's so true.
What are you doing?
Why are you going on Raven Simone's podcast?
I don't understand
Raven
what you're
Simone doesn't
doing.
even know who you are. Clearly, she's reading QR.
It's just like the weirdest thing. That's why I'm like, I don't think anyone is telling her what to do or guiding her because this seems like a personal choice.
I just said QR codes. I meant cue cards.
QR codes.
But Raven too. This is not a good look for them. I don't think it's.
I don't think
It'd be hard
they
for them to
care.
recover. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know if they like. Like anyone who's watching it is like, I don't know. I don't know.
At the end though, like at the very end,
They're like happy to get views.
yeah. Well, they're like, did you guys see? They're like, we're gonna start doing more episodes like this.
Let's go, girls.
What do you?
Who else can we bring on next?
What do you mean more episodes like this?
It's that time of year again, friends. One of my favorite sponsors of the year is back. And I'm just so excited to see them because this is one of my favorite brands. This is one of my favorite places to shop for holiday gifts because, you guys, holiday season is officially here. Make no mistake. The countdown is on, and Uncommon Goods is going to help you take the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique and high-quality finds that you're not going to see anywhere else. I also have to mention, I found the cutest advent calendar for my daughter, and it's not candy, although we do love candy and chocolate in our house. This is a charm bracelet advent calendar. So she gets 2 bracelets, and then every day there's a new holiday themed charm that she can add to her bracelet. She's going to be so obsessed. I'm really excited for her to open it. And Uncommon Goods has something for everyone. That's why I love it so much. If you are feeling stuck, you don't know what to get somebody, go check out Uncommon Goods because there's so many unique things that you're going to be like, ooh, they would like that. Maybe you have, a book lover in your life or a history buff or a diehard football or baseball fan, maybe a foodie, a mixologist, avid gardener. You're going to find thousands of new gifts ideas that you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's just great for the, gift slump that you hit. And when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you are supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they're going to give $1 back to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3.1 million to date. So don't wait. Cross those names off your list before the rush. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/sesh. That's uncommongoods.com/sesh for 15% off. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
It's the infamous ukulele apology.
Raven thought she was so funny making all her ukulele jokes,
No,
too.
I know.
She was like, oh, you shouldn't with that damn ukulele.
I kind of like that.
And then she... God.
I know. I feel like I'm an outlier here.
Dude, I don't even know. And then Colleen was talking about like she and her kids went out and she wanted to buy one of them a hot pink ukulele. And Eric was like, no, we're in a public place. You can't be walking around
With
your kids having a ukulele, dude.
Bright pink.
Like she just shows, and she told that story. She still doesn't get it.
No.
She's like, I never should have picked up that instrument. It makes me sad because I do love that instrument.
Yeah, she's
'Cause I can't play
regrets
anymore.
posting a video of it.
Oh,
But
do
it's
you
still
regret
up.
it? Exactly.
But it's still up.
You regret it, but there's no apology.
Then why is it still up?
Because she's making buku bucks. The only money she's making now is coming from that.
Yeah.
They're living, it's paying their mortgage.
Supposedly it's not monetized, that video.
I don't believe that.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's not. But why would you keep it up if it's not? That's even worse. What the fuck? Dude, she's so weird.
And she apologized. I think we should watch
let's watch her apology.
Okay.
20
Because
million
Raven's
views.
like, hey, I think everyone wants an apology. She's like, and I am sorry.
And then she goes, and to be clear, that ukulele video was not an apology. I didn't apologize at all during that. I was like, you know what? You're right.
No,
and
she
we've always
didn't.
been like, that's historicely the best, one of the funniest YouTube
Yeah, no, she
apologies of
didn't
all time. It
apologize.
wasn't an apology at all. It was a pity song, a victim song.
She was like making fun. She was pissed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wasn't.
She was so mad.
Listen to what people were saying, and I should
I
have.
think people want an apology. I think people want.
I didn't remember it sounded
Wow, you were so insightful. I can't believe you realized that's what people want this whole time. She can fix her career.
Kendall roasting Raven Simone is like
I can't stand Raven Simone.
because of the view.
Yes, she was horrible on
Why?
there. Oh, just so. Oh my God, she's just
Like problematic, or you just like have a personal gripe with her?
just all of the above.
Okay, got it.
Listen to what people were
I
saying,
can't believe
and I
it.
should
I
have.
think people want an apology. I think people want for you to acknowledge the things that happened on stage. I hope that you give that to
She
them.
goes, I don't know what happened.
I agree
'cause
with
I've never
you.
seen a
I think that
video."
they do want an apology, and I am sorry.
But
And
I smell that they want an apology.
There's someone behind her with like giant.
Ask her to say sorry. If we had time, I would look up like worst Raven moments on The View. Maybe
Fuck.
next week
Oh,
because it's excellent.
here's the thing: is when you mess up and when you make a mistake and do something wrong, sometimes you got to keep apologizing for it, and that's what I should have done. Like, and people
The
keep
nodding.
saying it's an apology song. I didn't apologize in that thing.
You did not.
I did not.
Let's go.
There
You are
was
correct. You
no
did not
sorry
apologize.
in that.
You did not.
Um,
I was actually laughing.
I was actually laughing.
oh my god, it kills me.
That was some crazy
Yeah.
penmanship.
We also wouldn't, in watching it,
Are they
I
married?
remember one of the things.
Yeah. Her wife is like trying to take this so much more seriously. I feel bad for Miranda. She's like keeps having looks at Raven like, girl,
Her
pull it
stress
together.
ball that we talked about was
She's like squeezing
She's
it
like,
so much.
Shut the fuck up, sweetie.
It's like kicking her to
It
the
felt-
table. Oh my God.
like you were angry.
Yeah.
and,
I was.
and burnt out and just
Fed up.
fed up.
I was.
Yeah.
And it's very clear that I was angry. And that's why I keep saying I wish that I had just paused for a second and listened to my fans, to my supporters.
And process
Because
stuff.
while there were things being said about me that weren't true, my people who had supported me for so many years that I'm up here saying, like, I just wanted them to be happy. I wanted to make them happy. Well, they wanted an explanation. They wanted to understand what was going on. And they deserved that. And I didn't give it to them. Instead, I was angry and sang a song and was just crazy.
It blew shit up.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
it was.
It
Blew shit up.
I'm aware.
Okay, just letting you know, that was crazy, bro.
Absolutely crazy.
I love how Raven's like trying to like what is going on? That was crazy.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, but God, these tweets are
Awesome.
fucking crazy. I forgot about all these tweets. Like the uncle shit. My uncle just bought me
Ew.
more panties. Are too big, so he's gonna keep them. I love hand-me-down panties because the elastic is stretched and it doesn't get too tight on my places.
Dude, any good podcast would have fucking brought all of this
Yes.
up
Right?
and been like,
Exactly.
here's a picture of this. Would you like to explain this? Would you
Right.
like, you guys had a chance to really
Roast.
have a big viral
Right.
episode,
They
too.
didn't talk about the uncle
Go
incest
at
shit.
her, dude. Why are you giving her like...
Maybe she was like, you can't talk about this. I'll come on, but
Oh,
you
they
can't
had a
ask about X, Y, and Z.
negotiation.
She was like, you
Probably.
can't. Like, what? Remember the whole Trisha Paytas thing? How she
Oh my
like
God,
body shamed the
yes.
fuck out of her,
And like
Oh,
send
and
her
they were
nudes.
friends.
and they had
They
a
were doing-
podcast
yes.
together.
Yep.
God, so much of it's coming back. God, it was all so much worse than I even remembered.
The like tampon jokes, the
Yeah.
incest
Mhm.
jokes, the talking about porn all the time,
Racist jokes.
the racist.
Yeah,
joke. They never
yeah.
brought any of that up. Like, what's the point of going on the podcast then?
I know. Yeah, fucking, Colleen, here's my advice to you if you really want to address all this shit. Make a YouTube video, address every single claim, go through it, either apologize for it or explain it in your twisted mind.
Own up.
Yes, just like put it all out there. Don't keep, this is not going to do anything for you. This probably hurt your career even more if that's possible going on this stupid podcast.
Yeah.
In her books, the diary one was like,
Yep.
oh, it was horrible. The shit that like she had written in there, and I just I can't believe I mean, again, there's a list of things, and the fact that the only two like kind of major things they brought up was like on stage, but there's so much more.
Yeah, people are fucking pissed. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all for platforming someone who is still, to this day, claiming that her victims are lying?
Yeah.
So there's another one quoting Raven, who said, people making mistakes in their early career. Which I'm like, early career? This was 2 years ago this all happened.
Mhm.
Didn't she start on YouTube like 2014? No, even earlier.
It was like
2012,
maybe 2011.
Yeah.
Some of it was old, but it was like spanning over the whole career.
Well, she was doing live shows up until the day she got canceled.
Mhm.
So a lot of all the books and stuff, the Netflix stuff,
She
that
still
wasn't
did
that old.
Remember, she was still doing the shows and like people weren't going and the tickets were cheap. Remember
Yeah.
it's crazy.
yeah.
God, it was so crazy.
That was it was fucking insane.
I think she was on tour when it
Yeah, she was.
Mhm.
So she's also asked about her interactions with her fans who are minors in their conversations she had with the group chats. And at the beginning of her response, she says she would talk to fans in the group chat weekly. And by the end, she says she rarely talked to them. Let's watch that clip.
Mhm.
Why are you in group chats with fucking minors?
I know.
And then to even be so weird to say, oh, I just was like trying to be one of them. I thought I was one of them. I thought I was cool. Like, do you realize what you're saying? You were a grown-ass adult and you thought you were a kid. You thought they were your friends. Pathetic.
Something else, Colleen, that has come up and been discussed
Right, it's like
is
the
the fact
QR
that you
codes,
would
yeah.
participate in group chats with your fans.
She just called her
And-
too. Right to her face.
Else, Colleen, that has come up and been discussed is the fact that you would participate in group chats with your fans.
Mhm.
And there were minors in those chats, and there would be questions regarding their virginity and sex positions.
Right.
Inappropriate questions are being asked to underage people. What was going on?
Say what
That's-
they were.
Right.
Read them.
Read them. Such as, quote, blah, 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 blah.
Also, Colleen's eye, she's giving them like puppy dog eyes.
I didn't know.
No, literally.
loser.
I'm just a loser theater kid. I didn't know. She, like, that's her whole shtick is she's a loser theater kid, so she didn't know. Okay, play it.
True. It's completely inappropriate. And I used to do this weekly question and answer thing with my audience. And that particular group chat was full of a bunch of different fans of all ages, but they were crass and funny and ridiculous. And they would, whenever I asked for questions for my channel, they would ask me questions like that. They would ask me questions they knew I wouldn't answer that were over the top, inappropriate. So when one of them, which this part of the conversation is now deleted, those parts of the conversations are deleted or gone or somehow, I don't know. But when they asked for questions for
blaming on the
theirs,
fans.
I was trying to do the same jokes that they had just previously been doing with me. Stupid and inappropriate. Shouldn't have done it. I feel really embarrassed and stupid. And
Did you know they were underage at the time?
I knew that there were teenagers in the chat. Yeah, I did know that. And I also thought, well, they all know I'm not serious. I don't want the answers to these questions. They all know that I'm just joking around like they do this to me, and they know I'm not going to answer the questions. I know they don't want the answers. You know, like I thought like it was clear between all of us that like I was joking and I didn't actually want this information from this person. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny to ask a really absurd, crazy question. And there were a bunch of questions I asked. Those were just a few of the awful ones that I did. And I should have never done that. That was crazy of me.
It wasn't in a grooming fashion.
Stupid fuck.
Absolutely not. It was in a stupid fashion. It was like I shouldn't.
For the
like,
laugh?
For the laugh. I thought it would make them laugh. I thought they'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Ha ha ha. Like how they did with me often. They were very funny. That group chat of all these different guys. They were very funny, very
All these
talented,
different
wonderful
guys. All these
people.
kids.
You were being one of the kids.
Yeah, right.
And you had forgotten.
Yeah,
so
right.
you were acting more like one of your kid
Right.
viewers
Right.
versus remembering that you were actually the adult in
Right.
the chat.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that
So
lens
you're
itself
stupid
to the
as
power
fuck is what
dynamic
you're telling us.
that
Wait,
you
gotta
had
listen to it.
referenced earlier,
Right.
where you kind of had
Right.
lost the awareness of
Right.
that relationship
Right.
or dynamic.
There was no part of me that was wanting that information truly from them. I wasn't trying to get anything out of them. I was just trying to be like one of them, which is embarrassing to admit because that was not my responsibility in that time. I was trying to be silly like them and be their friend, when in reality, I was the one who's supposed to be the responsible one. I was the adult there that should have never participated in that conversation and should have never joked with them about that kind of stuff. There's the power dynamic there, that parasocial relationship that I wasn't thinking about, which was irresponsible of me. Like I should have been thinking about that, and I should have removed myself from that chat immediately when they were joking about things that were inappropriate. I shouldn't have ever participated in those conversations. And it was rare that I was in there talking to them, but that is one of the moments where I did interact, and I wish that I hadn't.
But you did.
Okay.
Girl. Yes, you did.
Weekly and then rare.
Well,
Yeah, it was in there weekly, but actually it was pretty rare. That is so, it's just,
I don't know
insane
what
to me.
else there is to say about this. It's just so ridiculous. What are you doing?
just so weird. Like, who's gonna be like, oh, that makes sense?
Yeah, like, I finally get it. I can come back now. I'm a fan again.
Ugh.
What are you dropping, Colleen? What do you have going on, Colleen?
They ask her that too at the end.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Where can
and
people find
you?
you?
She was like, I don't even just look.
Yeah.
No, they clearly stick to the 1 hour episode.
Oh yeah, Adam McIntyre, who has been like, he has a lot of commentary. His video is like,
well, he was one of the children.
Yeah, like with the lingerie too and whatnot.
Well, like the panties were sent to him, which they didn't ask about.
Yeah.
No, they did bring up the lingerie.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
They didn't just. I don't think they brought him up specifically.
No.
His response has like double the views of their podcast.
They called him an underage man.
Oh my god!
No, he was a kid.
Oh my god, they're so stupid.
So yeah, it was overall just an awful watch.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be anything great. It was horrible. Like, I don't know what the fuck the point of that was. I feel like it honestly did more damage.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been better if he just didn't say anything at all. That's my opinion.
I think you just need to just go away. I don't know why you're still. Why are you doing this? It seems like it's bad for you too, and bad for your kids, and bad for Eric, and bad for everybody. And there's no good in you being on the internet anymore. It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Pack it up. You should have a couple years ago.
Agreed.
Hang it up. Flat screen. Asthma.
What?
Hey Nikki.
I don't.
You don't remember that?
Is.
No. Does anyone? No one knows.
No, I do. I just don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Okay.
All right.
I got him cackling in the shoes,
scared, shook, panicking. Get ready for Malice, a twisted new drama starring Jack Whitehall, David Duchovny, and Carice Van Houten. Jack Whitehall plays Adam, a charming Manny infiltrates the wealthy Tanner family with a hidden motive to destroy them. This edge-of-your-seat revenge thriller unravels the deliciously dark mystery in a world full of wealth, secrets, and betrayal. Malice will constantly keep you on your toes. Why is Adam after the Tanner family? What lengths will he go to? One thing's for sure, the past never stays buried, so keep your enemies close. Watch Malice, all episodes now streaming exclusively on Prime Video.
All right, you want to fill me in on Channon Rose?
Okay.
I thought I wasn't going to hear her name again after.
So
all
I
this
had
shit
never
came out
heard of her
ago.
before.
Ugh.
Kendall had.
Yeah, because I was on OG YouTube,
I was on OG
You were too.
YouTube.
I'm just surprised you missed Channon Rose.
Yeah, I
then.
missed her. Her. She's terrible. We have an update though.
Certainly is.
If you don't know what happened, I'll give you a quick rundown, but you should go watch our other episode because we really get into it. But basically, Channon Rose is a YouTuber, TikToker, whatever, making adult content where she's like crushing small animals.
Mm-hmm.
And her excuse for that was, well, there's an audience for it. She's done racist corn.
Yeah.
Exploitation of her kids online. And her latest is that she wanted another baby and she's having a surrogate. Now, the surrogate's name is Patience. The two of them connected online, and then they were like, let's go through an agency. What was the agency called, said again?
Your fertility advocate.
Right. And so they found that, and they were like, okay. Which, by the way, that agency is owned by a woman named Megan. So Megan was like, okay, I mean, yeah, if you guys want to use us as like your middleman for the surrogacy, that's fine. Things were going well at first. Her Patience, the surrogate, and Channon were like BFFs, made a video together. They're like, oh my God, we're literally so similar. We're sisters or bestie festies. Couldn't be closer. We're so excited. And then all of a sudden, shit went south, and Channon comes out of the video and was like, okay, we're no longer using the surrogate anymore. Basically, she fucked up and wasn't taking her medication properly before, like, you have to take medication before you get pregnant or whatever.
Yeah.
And she wasn't taking the right medication. And so I started to not be able to trust her. And then she asked her surrogate, who has a family and children of her own, to move in with her so that she could monitor.
Allegedly.
Yes. Move in with her. So that she could monitor exactly what she was doing, make sure she's taking her medicine, all that. And Patience was like, I shan't be doing that. Like, that's not happening. So anyways, they like broke it off. There was big drama. And what else am I missing? I'm trying to think of.
Well, yeah, basically it was like Megan, the owner, got online, posted this video, and then was telling Channon that she needed to take her video down or else they weren't going to refund her. So basically today we're going to talk about the video that Channon finally came out with, kind of rebuttaling what Megan had said in her video.
Yeah.
Shannon posted a video to begin with saying that her and her surrogate are splitting up.
Right. And Megan got online and was like basically defending patients. She skipped one of her days of birth control, but that was like not a reason to no longer be qualified or whatever. So anyways, it was a big back and forth. She said type of situation. And then recently, Shannon came out with a new video sharing more of what her side allegedly of what went down with the whole situation with the surrogate. She uploaded this on Saturday, November 15th, of course, after we fucking put up our episode. That always happens to us. And it pretty much picks up where her last video leapt off. And, she was like, oh, I'm going to be sharing the full recording between her and patients because I don't know if you guys remember this, but last episode, she shared a clip from their conversation. And, but people were like, well, you edited it weird to make patients look bad. So this is her follow-up to all of this, okay? So throughout the video, she addresses the claims made by Megan, who again is the owner of the surrogate agency. And she does not show the full recording of her and patients' video phone call in the episode, but we definitely see a lot more of it than we did before. And Shannon said a lot of the footage and screenshots are available on her Patreon for those who want to watch more.
For $10 a month.
Oh my God.
She references that quite a bit throughout this video. But
she's like,
you can go check out the other stuff on Patreon.
Yeah. So she says that after she posted the update about no longer working with patients, the surrogacy agency immediately turned on her. Now, Shannon said that when she reviewed her contract with Your Fertility Advocate, she noticed a section stating that she was not allowed to say anything negative about the agency. And she claims that they cannot legally put this into a contract and that the agency told her that if she wanted to get her money back, because remember, she was saying like, oh, I'm out hundreds of thousands of dollars because of this. I want my money back. I demand a refund, blah, blah, blah. Well, the agency is basically like, okay, well, if you want your money back, you need to take down your videos of you exposing us. Here's a text message between Megan and Shannon. So Megan says, if you want to speed up the process of getting your money back, pull down your videos and stop the drama. To which she replies, I'm not taking my videos down until we are paid back in full. I don't trust you for obvious reasons, and people should know the truth, especially when you are refusing to give people back their money and trying to control what they say. So Shannon says that the agency was supposed to protect her, but she feels like Megan was only focused on protecting the agency's image. And when Megan started her video saying, if you are here for Channon Rose tea, Shannon said hearing her surrogacy journey described as tea by someone she paid for, a professional service, was extremely hurtful and dismissive. And she said that she just wanted to have a baby and now feels like she's being slandered online by the agency she trusted to help her through the process. And she also brings up Megan saying that she has a colorful past, which we just talked about, and said that she has always been open about her past, but she does not understand why it was brought up here, especially when the contract required her to post about her surrogacy journey and tag the agency. So she questions why Megan would ask her to promote the agency if she supposedly did not trust her character. Two things. I think it is weird that Megan was like, oh, yeah, she has, despite her colorful past, she wants another baby. Why bring up, despite her colorful past, she wants to have another baby? And B, if you know she has a quote unquote colorful past, which really was just like horrible behavior.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking that this would be a good person to represent, publicly represent your agency? That's kind of my argument on that. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Why are you bringing that up? It makes you look stupid. But whatever. I digress. What? Whatever. So this is the contract Shannon showed in her video, okay? And you can see here in the content guidelines, one of the bullets say, your content should be honest and authentic while maintaining a positive representation of surrogacy.
Was she getting a free baby in exchange for this? What is
she was getting a deal, like they were giving her a deal if she posts
like the surrogacy fees.
What a fucking weird world we live in.
And this isn't
discount on your baby.
And this is not the only time that this agency has done this, which we will talk about.
Let's go.
They've been exposed for doing some weird shit with another couple, which we will talk about. Here is a clip from Shannon's video responding to Megan saying that there's no drama here. Shannon shows messages between her and Megan, which, if they are real, show that there was definitely drama between them behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and watch that.
I think the best drama here is how good of a liar Megan is.
So Megan says, I think deep down inside, she probably knows she fucked up. She is pushy, but you already gave your explanation and it's sufficient.
The best drama here is how good of a liar Megan is, because this is literally what was going on behind the scenes. She was saying like she knows the surrogate up and that she wouldn't stop texting her, and she admits that the surrogate is spiraling. So I would definitely say there was some drama going on behind the scenes.
Lots of drama going on behind the scenes.
Channon Rose.
So in that clip, she's showing screenshots. Megan says, I haven't spoke with her at all. She keeps texting me too. You should see all these texts. And then she said she was up all night and she is listing out all these things she thinks could be an issue, sending me a bunch of screenshots of Reddit threads thinking she discovered the reason. To which Channon says she's texting Travis now while he's at work, asking for him to call her. Reddit threads? What Reddit threads? I'm not trying to be mean, but we gave her no reason and we need to move on. So then Channon addresses Megan's claim about how they met. Megan made it sound like Channon found a random surrogate in a random Facebook group, but Channon says it's actually not how things went down at all. So let's go ahead and watch that.
Tell you very quickly the non-story. My name is Megan. I'm the owner of Your Fertility Advocate Surrogacy Agency. We met Channon Rose, who's a prominent social media influencer, through online.
You could tell here she was getting ready to say through Dan and Sam, which is someone that she works with and allegedly has paid a lot of money to and have a working relationship. So she left out this important fact here. I had no idea about it because it was never disclosed. She was allegedly paid to promote the agency and got referral fees and apparently still does to this day. And so, of course, when all of this went down, Dan and Sam were quick to defend her, but I believe it's because she has financial ties and a big part of her income probably is coming from this agency.
Dan and Sam is the other people that I was talking about who have also been getting special treatment from the agency to promote it.
Okay.
So they believe that patients also got
no one knows
some sort of financial gain from working with the agency.
Okay. It's unknown what you get.
Yeah.
I think it varies. Yeah.
Yeah. So Channon said that Sam and Dan, who again, they're an influencer couple, and Sam is a surrogate and has also worked with this agency. And so that's how they play into this, is like they also got some sort of like kickback or free shit or something by promoting and using this agency. So here's a screenshot Channon shared proving Megan knew who Patience was before Channon and Patience went to the agency. So it's not just some random surrogate. So basically she's trying to prove, because like the whole story was like, oh, Channon and Patience just met on some random ass Facebook group, fell in love, decided that they wanted to have her carry the baby, and then they went to this agency, and it all just like naturally fell into place. But Channon is claiming that Patience and this agency already knew about each other and basically had like some sort of business agreement prior to this whole thing breaking down.
Yeah, and well, the main reason that Channon went to the Facebook page that she did was because Sam and Dan run that page, and she's been following Sam
for a long time.
For a while.
She has a big following.
Right. So then that's kind of, they ended up meeting in that group, but it was definitely started with her following Sam into that part. That makes sense.
Okay, so the screenshot, again, Channon shared proving Megan knew who Patience was. So she says, should we prepare anything? And then they say, this call will just be between you and I, so we will just chat about the details of the process and make sure you're comfortable. I've known Patience for a few years now, so happy to share about what she is hoping for. If you feel comfortable, next step would have you do the match chat to meet Patience. So clearly, Megan and Patience have known each other for a while. So this whole thing is essentially proving that this was like a much bigger business opportunity for the agency and for Patience, because last week we were under the impression that Patience was just some rando person that happened to be
in the same Facebook group.
That happened to be in the same Facebook group, and like she, didn't know about the agency and whatever, but that's clearly proving to not be true. So Channon then shared the remainder of Megan's video, in which she states that Channon was openly posting about the situation on social media and claims that Shannon's statement that Patience continued to act as their surrogate after cutting off the match was not true. So Channon said that in her post, she didn't give any details other than she was no longer working with the surrogate, and she never said why. So let's watch the clip.
So what I posted did not give any details other than I was no longer working with our surrogate. I didn't say why. I was shocked when Megan came out because she's the agency. Like, it's one thing for me to post what's going on. It's another thing for like my surrogate to post what's going on since we're posting publicly, but for the agency to come out and make a video, like she had no place to do that. And she shared things with the public that I have never made public before that was private to me. And so I was really, really shocked that she did this because she violated and breached her own contract. And not only that, like I didn't even post any details about why I was no longer working with my surrogate. She's the one that did that. And so then she said a bunch of things that weren't true. So then I had to make a video, but this was the original video that I posted that she felt she needed to come out and post her own.
We unfortunately are no longer working with our surrogate. Some things came up that made us have to terminate our contract with her. Since then, it's come to our attention that she's still reaching out to people as if she's still our surrogate.
And she says she received a text from Megan within minutes of posting her video announcing they were no longer working with their surrogate. So Megan says, "Hi, Shannon and Travis. Please remove the social media post about patients. We all agreed to respect everyone's privacy. No need to give details. Please just update that the match is broken. I have asked patients to do the same. Thank you." And then Shannon also says that after not hearing back from Megan for a bit, she started feeling like Megan was trying to control what she was allowed to post and what she could and could not share, so she sent this text. "We tried calling you and you didn't answer. I asked you days ago about reimbursements from her breaching the contract and you never responded. I wasn't going to post anything until I found out she was pretending to still be my surrogate after we told her we were no longer working with her. And she gave me no choice. She's still continuing to call and text," redacted, "nonstop and other people I know. She's doing things that financially and personally put me in jeopardy and make me look bad. I also agreed not to give details about what happened, and I didn't, but enough to warn others so this doesn't keep happening to other people. It's really messed up. That being said, we don't feel comfortable continuing to work with your agency now after everything that has happened and how bad things got out of hand. Travis will be sending you an email to let you know how we plan to move forward." So Megan then responded to that saying, Lyndon has, who again is she's
Shannon's case
manager. Okay. So then Lyndon has responded, "As your case manager to all your questions and updates, to my knowledge, Patience is not pretending to be your surrogate. We had an agreement to be respectful of privacy for all. Patience has not posted anything about the situation. Please remove your post. If people reach out individually, you can respectfully tell them the match is broken. If you don't plan to rematch through our agency, that's okay. We can process you a refund of a portion of the agency fee, but you must keep that agreement of not to post publicly. So please remove the post." So basically they're freaking out because, yeah, it makes them not look good. And when in reality, like Patience is also tied into this and there's like a whole back financial gain from this. And she's pissed off because she wants a refund. It's such a mess, honestly. So Shannon said that she still has not been given her money back as Megan had promised to do so and supposedly is contractually obligated to do. And in her video, she plays more of her video call with Patience and also addresses Megan's claim that she ended the match because of her mental health. She also says that after her first video went up, she heard from other people who had worked with the agency and they shared their experiences, and Shannon said that what they told her sounded similar to her situation. And Shannon asked them why they hadn't left a bad review or warned others, and they said they weren't allowed to speak negatively about the agency due to the terms of contract, which is what we just went over in the screenshots from the contract that she shared. So Shannon also addresses Megan's claim that the surrogate was blindsided by Shannon ending this match, but Shannon denies that. In a text message, she says, "Hi, Patience. I hope you're enjoying your trip with your family. I've been following your stories online, and it looks like you're having fun. I've been waiting to text you because we were taking some time to figure out our plans going forward. As you know, my mental health hasn't been the best, but recently it's been getting worse. It's really hard to try and figure out what the best thing to do moving forward is. I prayed a lot, and after a lot of tears and talks, we've decided to put our journey on hold. I am so sorry, and I really hope you understand. I still want to maintain our friendship." And Shannon said that Megan completely twisted the truth when she said Shannon went back to Patience after breaking the match, asking her to be a surrogate again. So let's go ahead and hear more of her explaining that part.
So this is just like another huge way that she just like really twisted the truth. And I'm going to show screenshots and proof at the end of the video. And also, again, if people want to watch, like, I doubt anyone wants to watch the 2-hour conversation of like how everything actually played out and the way that she like twisted the story to make it look like she's the victim. But none of this is true.
Which the surrogate, understandably so, was wary about. And Shannon's conditions to continue the match was that they had to live with their surrogate in the same home, and Shannon wanted to be able to give all the injection medications so she could verify that she was taking the medications correctly. So our agency said that was not standard, not normal behavior. We don't advise that. We don't advise the surrogate to agree to rematch under these conditions. The match is broken. Let's leave it as is.
So this is what actually happened. In our lawyer letter that we sent her to break the match, we let her know that we would accept a phone call if she wanted to talk. So that's that 2-hour conversation I told you about. I had sent this text after letting them know that the call was a shit show and made me realize that breaking the match was a good call. And so many lies. She admitted to not taking a few days of the birth control, but still tried to lie about it. And I even told them I recorded the call in Riverside, but she ended up hanging up on us when we called her out on another lie. And she said, oh, wow. So this whole story that she's making up, again, I think it's just to like make me look like I'm crazy.
I think you just do that on your own.
Okay. Thank you for the yes. Yeah, there's definitely some truth to that, at least for sure in the past. So towards the end of Megan's video, she said that when the surrogate did not agree to rematch with Shannon and her husband, they got very angry and irate about it. But Shannon says that that never happened. Megan made all this up to make it seem like she was the reason that they were no longer working with the surrogate. And Megan didn't want the truth out because then she would have to take responsibility for not vetting their surrogate and doing her job, because that would be bad for her business. So then she shares that Megan was allegedly threatening to sue her and had sent her an email stating that she had 36 hours to take down the video. She also discusses how Megan shared her personal information online, and according to Megan's confidentiality contract, Shannon states that that's clearly prohibited. So it's just a big fucking disaster, and the agency is clearly got some skeletons in their closet, I guess you could say. They seem very messy.
I think just any
We don't need to.
surrogacy agency that's working with influencers in this capacity is like messy. That's just
I would
like,
agree
what
with
the
that.
fuck are you doing? These worlds don't mix.
Yeah, so this is where Dan and Sam get in, because she mentions Dan and Sam at the beginning of her video, stating that they are an influencer couple who run the Facebook page where Shannon and Patience met. So again, they're a couple who became popular online after sharing Sam's journey as a surrogate on social media. And their channel, they have over 500,000 subscribers. And so there was some drama tied to a previous surrogacy Sam did about 3 years ago. A couple from New York City had reached out to Sam over social media asking if she would be their surrogate, and Sam agreed to do it, and everything seemed to go perfectly fine. And in their contract, Sam stated that it was made clear that she would post on her social media throughout the pregnancy, and the intended parents agreed. And after Sam gave birth, both she and the they call them IP, it's intended parents, posted about the birth. And it wasn't until the New York Post got wind of the story and posted an article about it that the IPs flipped about their baby being in the news, which I think is odd because it seems as though they knew that that was going to happen.
I mean, yeah, they're posting about it the whole
time. So obviously your baby's going to be in the news.
Your fertility advocate coined it as like a pro bono surrogacy. So the intended parents didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
Which was kind of sketchy because that made it seem like, well, obviously Sam and Dan aren't doing it purely out of the kindness of their hearts.
Right.
They're going to get some kind of payment for it from
100%.
somebody.
Yeah, someone's paying for it. And it's probably the agency. I'm sure the agency was like, yo, we'll pay you X amount if you do this and post it online. And then the IPs don't have to pay anything. But essentially, like, you're making us money by giving us free marketing for 10 months straight.
And in their video that was like the one that was posted like 3 years ago, they say that it was a pro bono surrogacy, but they never once say that they were involved with the agency whatsoever.
Yeah. So towards the end of their video, she goes into more detail about why they ended their match with Patience. And she said that between Patience lying about things, not taking her medication like she was supposed to, and forgetting her medication on multiple occasions, Shannon said that she didn't think anyone in their shoes would feel comfortable moving forward with a surrogate like that. And after this, she shows more of the video call with Patience.
But the fact that you just keep lying is like really, really, really concerning.
And I have taken it. I wasn't very good at taking it at the same time, and I did miss days when I was at the birth. So I didn't have it for 2 days.
And think about it, like if you were in our shoes, would you trust like that you're not even supposed to travel at all when you're doing a cycle? That's like a big no-no. Patience, listen, the mock cycle is supposed to be your pretend transfer.
I know.
You're supposed to be doing everything just like you would for the actual real thing. You don't travel when you're doing a cycle. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think that this job is cut out for you.
Megan has said that if the doctor said it was okay, go ahead.
It would be one thing if you went and you brought your medicine, but you didn't.
I was willing to pick up more medicine and pay for it.
That's not the point. The point is it's not your priority. You don't care enough. It doesn't make us feel assured that you're going to do everything you can when you're traveling and you're forgetting your medication, not once, but twice, when you're not taking your full meds. If you truly were.
I tried. This has been my priority. I have had to put my kids on hold so many times for phone calls, for just going to appointments. Like,
right? It's a job.
Well, yeah.
So you're getting paid a lot more than
I would have eventually, yes.
But if you don't show up to your job on time, or you just kind of do what you feel like, when you feel like it.
I haven't just done what I feel like. I've gone to my appointments. I have done what is asked. I didn't cross.
Like you're supposed to. You've skipped days. You can't do that with an IBS cycle.
I tried, and
you know what you're supposed to do. Your job is to take the medication. It's not that hard. You take one pill every day. I was really hoping that this call, like, we could just come to like an agreement where we could like work something out.
I need to be 110% now if I want to go through with being a surrogate for anybody, which means I need to adhere to what the doctors, because these are like professionals for IVF, not professionals for like reproductive, regular, normal life, but like a very highly specialized field of IVF.
I know that you want like someone to blame. I'm going to be very honest with you right now.
No, I'm the one to blame because I should have been better about it. 100%. Yes.
So Channon claims this was technically Patience's first time being a surrogate because she didn't go through the surrogacy with the last intended parents before Channon. And since they did not perform the embryo transfer as stated in the contract, the agency is supposed to reimburse her 50% of the cost. And Channon says that she is exhausted from dealing with all of this and claims she will not take her videos down until she receives a refund. She says that Megan told her the refund was coming and that she was contractually obligated to issue it. But as the time of filming this video, she has not received any sort of refund. So at the end of her video, she insinuates that the surrogacy journey from hell happened because she trusted an influencer. We'll watch a clip on that.
I had a really horrible experience, like literally the surrogacy journey from hell, because I trusted an influencer who was very popular, who had been promoting this agency as a reputable agency and saying that she had this like amazing experience with them, but not disclosing that she was getting paid a lot of money from this agency, and also like allegedly getting, every time like someone had like signed on with her, she would get like a percentage of like the money that was being paid in from the agency. So allegedly, this is not something I'm making up. These are screenshots I got from ex-employees from your fertility advocate agency who stopped working there because they thought what was going on in that agency was so unethical that they ended up no longer working with them.
And she says that she hopes that this is the last time she ever has to talk about this, and thanks to everyone for supporting her. I don't really know, like, what to think of all this, to be honest, because I think all that this really proves is that Channon, yeah, I think she got kind of screwed by the agency and like misled. And I think the agency is definitely in the wrong in a lot of this. And clearly Patience is not as I guess innocent as the original story made it seem to be. Because obviously she knew about this. She had a relationship with the agency beforehand. So I think, if anything, this just really proves that all three of them are like a shit show. And I don't know. I still think like a lot of people were like, oh, well, like in our comments were like, well, Channon came out with a statement, and I don't really think it changes a whole lot, in my opinion.
No.
Like, I think it proves that the whole thing is really messy, but I still think that Channon trying to have Patience come and live with her is real sketchy. And
like if it's true.
If it's
Which
true.
I can kind of see. I mean, in their videos when they're talking, it's like, I mean, Channon is like really up the butt, which I'm also like, I don't know what it'd be like to be on her side, but
right.
I don't know. After all the information, finding out what she did in her past, I just can't look at her.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think you can't just erase that. I would still stick to what I said before.
Channon was still planning on exploiting the entire like creation of this baby. So
exactly,
like it from the beginning, on all sides, hers most importantly because she's going to be the mother.
Right.
She was planning on exploiting this pregnancy, this journey.
Yep.
It was for views.
And it was a transactional thing. Like,
yes,
she had to post about it because the agency is known for essentially cutting people deals who have followers and are willing to essentially give them free promo. For their whole...
Yes.
And then never once was that disclosed in Shannon's initial...
Yeah.
In Sam and Dan's.
Sam and Dan's.
It was never talked about. So it's shady all around, all across the board.
Fucking bizarre.
I completely agree.
It's very like Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Ew, all of this is just so
icky.
Ew.
Yeah.
I also don't believe everything that Channon says.
No.
Because she, if you look at her past, is, as Megan said, it's a colorful past.
It's checkered.
I think that's putting it lightly. But I knew that you guys were going to mention this. So that's why we wanted to give you an update. I don't know. My opinion still really hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is now I think all three of the parties are shady.
Yeah.
Shannon, Patience, and the agency. I think it's all fucking shady.
Yeah.
Especially the Sam and Dan thing. Now that I know about that, that is weird as hell, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And their video was so like,
we're doing this out of the kindness of our hearts. We're such nice people. It was really weird.
Yeah, she loves being pregnant.
She loves,
which some surrogates may, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like you're also doing it
for money.
For money.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, surrogates do it for money.
Of course.
That's a legitimate job.
But I think the way that they went about it was just so, like
no disclosure.
Yeah, the no disclosure. And the agency, I think, should be held responsible for a lot of this.
Yeah.
I think the way that they practice their business is extremely shady. So, anyways, that's my opinion on that.
They fly together?
They flock.
They flock.
Fly away.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if anything else comes out. I feel like the agency is probably going to like sue Shannon. That's my guess.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's not a good look. But
yeah.
That'll be fun to watch.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, guys, you need to let us know your thoughts on all of this. Thanks for hanging out with us.
You know what would be awesome? My wish is that we never have to speak about Colleen Ballinger again. That'd be nice.
Sure.
Maybe we can like touch base in like 5 years. Actually, no, I take that back. I do not want to hear about you or see you again.
If I see you in the streets,
that's right. In the streets.
Disgusting, dude. Ugh.
That was not a threat, by the way, Colleen.
Huh?
That was not a threat.
Oh yeah,
that was not a
Girlie's
threat.
harmless.
It was not a threat.
Just give you a pair of earrings.
That's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We love you so much. We would be nothing without y'all.
Nothing, absolutely.
We love you. And we will see you on the next session. But until then, keep it fresh and au revoir.
Au revoir.